Hi, it's time for another episode of Nick's Nerd Network, and I'm here to talk to you about one of my favorite animes, and that is Assassination Classroom. So, why should you watch this show? This show has lots of gritty, nail-biting action. It has beautifully complicated plots, fighting and violence. Who wouldn't want to watch some of that? Ethical thinking, morality, and virtue. And on a similar note, constant references to porn. Now, this show's about a super powerful ultra super being named Koro Sensei who has the ability to destroy the world, and he has threatened to destroy the planet Earth by the end of the year if no one's able to kill him before then. The military's tried over and over all sorts of different methods, but they can't kill him. He has super speed, he's super strong, he's pretty much invulnerable other than a few small weaknesses that you'll learn as the show goes on. Now, he's so confident that he's going to not be killed that he agrees that the government can give him a group of students and he will train them to become professional assassins that if they're able to kill him before that year's over, then the world's not going to be destroyed. So this classroom is made up of a group of kids from a local school. They're all people who are underperforming. They would be considered the misbehaving kids or the less intelligent kids. A lot of the kids have learning disabilities, and they're just underperforming. So he says, I'm going to take these underperforming people and turn them into top-notch assassins, and even they're not going to be able to kill me. Now, what's great about this group of kids is he's actually teaching them, not just to be assassins, but he's teaching them regular schoolwork. And they do grow to be rather fond of their professor, Koro Sensei, even though they know that they're going to have to kill him. And they learn a lot about themselves and each other along the way, and they become a closer group of kids who originally felt isolated and by themselves, and they were just underperforming and considered to be worthless, are now finding worth in each other and themselves. Now, what does this show mean to me? I really love this show because they take a character like Koro Sensei, who seems to be this tough exterior villain, and they really make him a relatable and loving and kind character. Just because he's going to do something awful doesn't mean that he doesn't enjoy doing good things and helping people and teaching people and making them better. He's taking the kids that society gave up on and deemed worthless and giving them confidence and self-worth. I have something in common with these kids. I grew up with a learning disability, and a lot of teachers gave up on me or saw me as a hassle or not worth their time. There was even someone who worked in my high school that told me I shouldn't even bother applying for colleges because I'm not the type of person they would expect to go to college. Now, I will say I did go to college and I did pretty well, and I also got to substitute teach in the same building as that teacher and rub it in their face a little bit. But those are the kinds of things that do happen to kids and do happen between students and teachers and things like that. Kids can be treated and made feel like they're worthless, and this show's about taking those people and making them great and awesome. This show also shows how a group of kids can be brought together with a common goal. They all know that they're training for one thing, and that is to eventually kill their teacher and show that they've surpassed him, essentially. They are taking someone who's an assassin, and he's training them to be better assassins, good enough assassins to kill him. Now, talking about my favorite characters, Koro Sensei is one of my favorite characters, but I'm not going to talk much about him because I can't really explain much without giving away serious spoilers. So we're going to skip him for now. Watch the show, you'll learn a lot about him. Now, another character that I love a lot in the show is Nagisa. He's kind of the main character of the show, or the main student. They focus on all the students throughout the season, but he's kind of like their narrator, or the perspective that we're learning through or seeing Koro Sensei through. Now, what I really love about this character is he's this seemingly weak and meek type of person, but he's actually one of the most promising assassins in the group. He has a lot of pent-up frustration and rage that he can channel into his ability to be assassin. He's not aggressive or angry, but you can tell he has this silent, baggage that fuels him to do well and really take this seriously. He also looks up to Koro-sensei a lot and really likes his nurturing atmosphere and develops a lot of those skills on his own. He's really the type of person that has quiet strength. He's not in your face about it, and he always finds a way to surprise you. Now, another character I really like is Irina, or as the kids call her in class, Professor Bitch. Their words, not mine. She is a professional assassin that actually was sent to assassinate Koro-sensei, but then she decides to stay and help train the students to become assassins. She's the type of person who relies on her feminine wiles in order to get the kill, and though her feminine wiles do work a little bit on Koro-sensei, even though he's too fast or too quick for her to actually get the jump on him, but her powers are useless against the students. They don't really care. They make fun of her a lot. They question her authority. She actually has a big crush on one of the other teachers there at the school, and for her, she has a really nice story arc of discovering herself, and there's more to her as an assassin or a role model than just her feminine wiles and killing people and manipulating others, even though those are some of her biggest skill sets. She's a really funny character to watch because she's very quick to anger, so when the students disrespect her or make fun of her or call her Professor Bitch, it's always funny to watch her reaction and explosion of emotion. That's really all I had for today's episode. Assassination Classroom is a really great show. I highly recommend it. It might seem a little bit weird, but it's hilarious, and it's got a lot of depth to it. It's got a lot of darkness at some points. It's got a lot of humor. It really has everything, or at least a little bit of something for everyone in an anime. And if you don't like anime, I say give it a shot, because there's some storylines that can't be told through CGI or real people acting, and you can only tell or really represent those true stories or that art form in animation. So don't let anime turn you off to that. Give it a try. I love it a lot. That's it, everybody. This is Nick signing off. Bye. Hi, if you like this episode of Nick's Nerd Network, please like and subscribe, or visit our new channel. And when you're on the new channel, check out my new banner. That was made by my friend Jesse. Please check out his website. He's really talented, and I'll leave the link in the description. He's great for all of your graphic design needs.